It's not often that a game like The Wolf Among Us comes along, a game that is so significantly better than almost everything else on the market. Telltale has the burden of eclipsing their critically acclaimed Walking Dead series, and if the first episode Faith is any indication, they may have found a worthy successor within the Fables universe. The story of the Big Bad Wolf, otherwise known as Bigby in the Fables comics, is very different than the classic fairy tale you and I both heard when we were kids. Bigby is now ironically the sheriff of Fabletown, tasked with protecting these mythical characters from the real world. He can be good cop or bad cop or wolf depending on how you want to play it. The tour de force with all Telltale games is making impactful choices in an immersive and creative narrative-driven story. Unlike some other games, Beyond Two Souls, these choices actually matter and will result in characters living or dying. The Wolf Among Us is astoundingly beautiful, drawing inspiration from comic books and classic noir. Neon lights brighten up a darkened New York City, giving a unique and varied color palette. Falling under the same curse as its predecessor, The Walking Dead, Episode 1 Faith suffers from an occasionally choppy frame rate and some minor bugs and glitches. These issues never took me out of the experience for a second, however, and shouldn't be too problematic in the future.
They're bleeding me dry, mate. The quality of the spout goes down, but the rates keep climbing up. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
Don't expect to be playing tennis or hunting sharks in The Wolf Among Us. There's a focused and concise story here. Explore areas, formulate opinions, and make choices. That's all, nothing more. This doesn't make the gameplay boring or uninspired in the least. This is the best way to tell this story. As the name of the developer implies, Telltale is great at making stories.
Some things are more important than your car.
Well, at least you're not fucking dead.
I was absolutely astonished by the caliber of Episode 1 Faith. It's a case study in interactive storytelling and easily one of the best experiences I've had this year in video games. If you're looking for a change in pace from first-person shooters or crafting minds, The Wolf Among Us is a very special and highly recommended game. For much more on The Wolf Among Us and everything else you might care about, keep it here with the Game Lair.